Hello, and welcome to Firestarters. We are 6 friends who get together each week to play Dungeons and Dragons. So, first, our MVP of last week was Chrysalis.
Yeah! Chrysalis!
Yeah.
Yay!
So, Jake, give yourself inspiration if you don't already have it.
I'm gonna need that.
Yeah, yes.
That's gonna be helpful.
Speaking of which, so where we left off was that the group found out that the spirit haunting Berkeley Denner's Inn was a poltergeist, and they've been in the process of trying to make that poltergeist appear so they can banish it. Rorik and Tiber made an elaborate salt circle ring, and initially Hazel and Chrysalis were standing in the ring trying to taunt the spirit and make it appear. It wasn't working, so they had Berkeley stand in the center of the ring. And since Jeff Cork, the poltergeist, was killed by a gunshot wound, Adler thought that if he pulled out his flintlock, that he could make the ghost appear.
He was right.
Things happened, and Adler. It seems as if the ghost pulled the trigger on the flintlock, and Berkeley was shot point blank in the chest. Is now laying in a heap in the center of the circle, as a ghostly apparition has now appeared just outside the circle.
Maybe if Adler had a little bit of hog piss to loosen his lips a little more, it wouldn't have
He
been a
would have
problem.
thought differently.
Things would have been easier.
It would've
This is
changed
Berkeley's fault.
everything.
This is Berkeley's fault.
It is Berkeley's fault. He needed a better inn.
He needed it.
I
All
didn't
right.
sleep well. It was all bad. No. Okay.
Bad night.
Hey, you had 12 blankets and 12 pillows. You were fine.
True.
And he also had
So-
a human icicle in his room for
Also true.
half
true.
the night.
True.
Freezing.
There was a chill in the
I
room.
never thought of that. When you sleep in the same room as Chrysalis, are you fucking cold?
The
Yeah,
AC
I
is
would
on,
Yes, it
dude.
is.
He
We
creates
actually,
Uh-huh.
cold
He's
environment.
walking air conditioning.
during Chrysalis' one shot with Burr and Demodor, actually they started freezing overnight. They took
Yep.
fairly long rest because
Yeah,
he had
just
he had to go from the fire and move away because they couldn't really cuddle with him or anything. They
Demodor was
Yeah.
not happy.
couldn't have
No.
him around.
I never thought about that. So when Vale, this got wild. But when Vale and Chrysalis spent the night together, like
It was a nice warm. It was a nice.
They
it was
were
perfect
drunk.
Warm.
they were
They were
drunk,
drunk.
but they also froze the bathtub and went ice skating on it. So like,
That's right.
On other things.
They destroyed
Like-
the place.
they did some wild shit that night.
It was
Yeah.
some fucking wild shit.
That was
that night.
crazy.
Loot goblins.
That was
That's
some
still-
Jim
That's
Morrison
still
shit.
my favorite one shot that we ever.
Oh.
I think that's when they actually became
That's actually my favorite one I
really
I
good
ever
friends.
made, honestly.
Yes.
Yeah, that was like one of my favorite ones I ever did too. When it came to like running that one, it was like that was a really fun one. It was just so good, that one.
So the group is all gathered around the ring, the salt ring. Tiber, Rorik is on the left side of the ring. Tiber is on the right. And everyone sees this shadowy figure standing just outside the ring, like the front of the ring. Berkeley is in the center. He's motionless, and there's blood oozing out of his chest. And this ghostly figure outside the ring looks like a male human figure, but it's floating slightly above the floor. It's shadowing. You can't make out any features.
Oh boy.
Ooh, right.
Adler, I think you killed him.
Is he actually dead?
Can I? I'm out of the circle, huh? But this figure's in the circle, with
The figure is standing just outside the circle.
just outside the circle, looking at Berkeley.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna have Adler carefully step inside the circle, and can I check his? Can I check his to see if he's alive still?
Yes. So roll a medicine check for me.
Why? I should have had someone else do this.
There's 4 clerics.
Now you got an Adler. Okay, my 1+ should be beautiful. He's dead.
You just kick him. All right, so Adler, as you step into the ring and go to approach Berkeley, just as your foot enters, the apparition steps forward into the ring.
Okay.
And within seconds, this apparition has fully stepped into the ring and has become visible. And it looks like this.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
jeez. Looks creepy.
And he is scowling at Adler as he approaches Berkeley's body. And go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
What were you gonna do?
It's not a good idea.
That's okay.
Okay. I am going to cast Friends on the entity. So it says,
I didn't see this coming.
you magically emanate a sense of friendship towards one creature you can see within range. The target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or have the charmed condition for the duration. The target succeeds automatically if it isn't humanoid. If you're fighting it, or you have cast a spell on it within the past 24 hours. The spell ends early if it takes damage, or you make an attack roll, deal damage, or force anyone to make a saving throw. When the spell ends, the target knows it was charged.
How long does the spell last?
It says concentration up to 1 minute.
Okay, so for a turn, you're gonna try and Casper this ghost.
Yeah, it's 14.
Okay,
Wisdom
14.
saving throw 14 or higher.
Or well, what do you do for the spell?
So I'm gonna talk to him. You see Adler pull out his drum really fast, and he starts just tapping his fingers on the top of it. And then he looks at him. He's like, "Hey, buddy. You seem pretty upset. What happened?"
The ghost, which was floating towards you, stops, and the scowl on his face drops to a look of bewilderment. And he juts out a finger and points it down at Berkeley.
Did he do something bad to you? Is he a bad guy?
And suddenly the scowl returns. First he's scowling down at Berkeley and then back up at you.
You talk, buddy. It's awfully quiet in here.
We want to know the whole story. She kind of looks nervously.
We're here for you, man. If this guy did you wrong.
Without the ghost's mouth does not move, but you hear a word echo through the room. Murderer.
Was it by accident? Or were you guys struggling for the con? Like, what happened, buddy? Adler's looking nervous over his shoulder at all of you guys.
It's all like shrugs at you, like, I don't know. Never done this before.
Tiber looks up at Adler and goes, "What are you doing?"
Talk to the dead, dude. What's it look like I'm doing? Never done this before. I'm friends with a ghost.
It's Casper.
You hear the words echo through the room. Revenge.
He looks at Giselle and Ash and is like, "This is
Ask him about Berkeley's son.
huh?
It's Berkeley's son. Ask him about it.
Berkeley's son.
He was gonna.
Looks at Giselle.
He was gonna kill him.
You were gonna kill him, right, bud? I'm not trying to say that was wrong. I'm just trying to get an idea here.
An angry, offended look comes across the ghost's face. Deserved it in the way.
You know those kids, they're really tough. Okay, so why you here? I mean, if he's dead, you don't gotta be here anymore, right? This is what you wanted?
You see him draw this ghostly sword from his belt. Not dead. Revenge.
And I'm going to kind of seeing him potentially now. Is he aiming it at Berkeley, the sword?
He's just holding it in his hand at the moment.
Okay, then I'll give him a minute.
So like, I'm allowed to do something now, right?
Oh yeah, you can.
Oh, yes. Please do something. Please. Adler's just sitting there sweating in the circle.
I'm gonna run up and punch the ghost.
Oh no.
Yeah, sure.
A draconic strike. So it's going to be 11.
Okay. All right. So Ash runs up, and where do you want to punch him?
It's like in the shoulder.
Okay. You shoulder check this ghost, and as your fist collides into its shoulder, you feel like your hand has punched through like a thick jello.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
That's creepy.
It's enough to make an impact, but it's at disadvantage. And this guy is going to take roll damage for me.
Damage.
Okay? So he's going to take 4 damage. And you see him, as this fist goes through him, kind of reel back. And as his back hits the edge of the salt ring, it's like he hits a wall.
Oh, he's trapped. Oh.
And he starts to turn around and panic. And you realize, as he's moving his hands along this invisible wall, he's stuck inside the ring. He turns.
I'm going to have Adler grab Berkeley's body and pull him out over the ring.
Roll dexterity.
Renaissance fair ones.
Oh yeah.
God 4.
4. 4 plus anything?
Oh, my dexterity. Thank you. That would be 7.
Adler crouches down to pick up Berkeley's body, but as soon as you do, Jeth Cork's ghost turns around, sees what you're doing, raises his sword, and everyone roll initiative.
Oh. Please don't my initiative. Better.
Please be good.
While
Oh,
we're-
that's beautiful.
Love that.
21.
While we're rolling initiative, I decided to look at Tiny's character sheet.
17.
I just
Very good.
leveled her up.
Ooh, good.
Oh no.
I
Oh
won't
no.
say much, but damn.
Oh,
my
boy.
Lord. This is a good one, huh?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Let's
My bad.
go.
I have a 19 for Hazel in initiative. It's the first time I've rolled well as her with initiative in a while.
20 for
I'm gonna use
Adler.
my. I'm gonna use this
Okay.
one.
Ooh, let's see.
21 for Adler.
So,
That's a 12 for Vale.
Okay.
okay. What was
I
Hazel's?
19. What was
That's
that
pretty
say?
good for Zoe.
Yeah, 19
Yeah,
for Hazel.
not bad
She
at
has a
all.
1 plus in initiative, so I rolled an 18
damn.
and got a 19. So yeah, she's pretty
Oh,
weak in initiative.
I'm
What did
still
Ash
listening,
get?
guys. I'm gonna go
21.
grab my coffee.
Damn.
What did Chrysalis get?
17.
Okay.
Good.
Adler?
20.
Adler.
10 you said?
20.
Oh, okay. 20.
Right. Okay, so let's see here.
I like the animated one, Donny.
Yeah.
The second one is
I love this.
crazy. I think I've said it before, but I still have one thing Hazel has that comes from her background. The spell she's never casted, and I'm very excited when that day comes when I cast it. I'll let you know which one it is. It's pretty insane, actually. But it's part of kind of her story, and it's interesting with it.
I don't think there's anything that Vale hasn't used.
This one I kind of refuse to use.
Oh, you know
because
what?
if
I
use
lied.
It, everyone's gonna question
There is
what
something that he hasn't used.
Ooh, that's exciting. When this pops up, I will tell you what it is.
Yeah, Rothel
If she ever
has a
uses
spell he refuses to use.
That's
Because
kind of where
Rothel
she's
doesn't.
at.
Rothel doesn't want necromancy. He doesn't like necromancy.
Mm.
Ooh.
But I picked up a spell
But
when I first
I forgot I
came
talked with Vale's spells.
Oh
in.
yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
So there's 2 things that he hasn't done
Ooh, that's
Ooh.
exciting.
spell-wise. But
When that
there's a
pops up.
secret 3rd thing that he hasn't done,
Ooh.
Oh.
which I think he should use, but he hasn't.
I think
All right, guys.
when I use this one eventually, it's gonna freak you guys out.
I'm excited.
For Hazel, it's a really weird thing for her to do.
So, first up is Ash.
Let's go, Ash.
Punch a ghost.
Punch that ghost.
Going ghost.
Punch that ghost.
Take him out.
Kill that ghost.
I have a
Is that
question.
possible?
Yes.
When Ash punched the ghost, did it look like jelly? Like, you know how you described how it felt? Did we see that?
Like
Or
Yeah. You saw
Ew,
his
it,
hand
like,
kind of,
rippled.
yes, kind of like
Yeah.
mush through it.
Ew.
Did you guys ever see Monsters vs. Aliens?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yes.
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 It's like when they
Yes.
punched Bob and he just kind of went,
Yep. Absolutely, like that.
what is he doing? Look what he's doing.
What are you
Oh,
doing,
that is
little one?
just little feet.
Precious.
It's like
What
rolled up
is
in
that?
I don't know.
He's rolling up
He's
into a
dinosaur
ball.
egging.
He
It's
is.
amazing. It's
Oh.
amazing.
He's
I'm going
armadillo.
to flurry of blows as my bonus action first.
Very good.
So 26 to hit first one. Second one is 11 to hit.
Let's see. The first one hits. The second one misses.
All right. Five damage.
Is it 1?
5 damage.
Yeah,
Oh, 5 damage. 5 damage. All right. Very good.
Go ahead and start it off.
And I'm going to unarmed strike it again.
Go for it.
It's 12 to hit.
Yes, hits.
Nice.
Nice.
Seven damage.
That's good.
All right. So, Ash starts furiously punching at this ghost. And as his fists are hitting into it, his fists are hitting through it. But every time his fists go through Jeth's body, he kind of recoils and is obviously in physical pain of some kind. Is that all for your turn?
Nope. Do one more unarmed strike.
Do it.
13.
Hell
You hit.
Eight damage.
Very good. You land a few more shots on him, and you kind of uppercut into his head, and his head knocks back as if a fist has hit against it with your hand inside of his head.
Oh. That's not fun.
So, is that all for your turn?
That is all.
All right. Adler's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna take my first action to try to pick. This time I'm gonna pick Berkeley up and I'm gonna throw him out of the ring while I still stay in the center.
Okay. So then do a... What would it be, a grapple?
So yeah, athletics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
More
do
than
athletics for it.
Oh, we're doing this one. I gotta switch it up because like literally most of my dice could be in prison.
They're in bad shape, huh?
Okay, that's not too bad. This is my deck.
Yeah.
17.
Okay. So you want to hurl him out of the ring?
Yes, I'll stay
Okay.
in the ring. But I'm
Roll a dexterity saving throw as well.
Oh shoot!
All right.
Something tells me no one's leaving
All
that
the
ring.
ones that are rolling good, I'm gonna turn on the side. This one, I'm using my gold ones again, even though I know they rolled in that one. They fuck.
What
I'm
was
gonna
it?
charge my LED.
Ooh, good idea.
Is what?
I'm gonna charge my LED dice.
It's a good idea.
Do it.
Yeah, I
That'd be
rolled
so
a
cool on
6.
camera too.
Did you
Okay.
say it was a dex save?
Yep. Okay, so you scoop Berkeley up, and there's still blood. There's blood all over his body now at this point, all staining his shirt and everything. As you pick him up, and he's dripping blood, you hurl him outside of the ring. But as you do, your foot slips, and it slides into the salt around the ring.
Ooh.
And you slightly smudge some of the salt on the outer ring.
No, that's not good. You can
Is that all for your turn?
Get released so he can fully open
Is it broken or is it just smudged?
It's smudged, not completely broken, but slightly disrupted.
Okay, I'm going
Alright.
to cast Healing Word. I'm going to cast Healing Word on Berkeley.
Very good.
Creature of your choice that you can see within range against. Oh, regains hit points equal to 2d4 plus your spellcasting.
All right, do it.
Fucking hot in here.
Right?
It's getting hot in here.
So hot.
If I turn my fan on, you guys won't be able to hear me. So I'm just like,
Oh.
Yeah, same. I
That's-
turned mine off.
That's tough. Yeah, basically. Summer nights can be tough, guys.
Yeah.
fucking hate summer.
I know. I'm not ready.
That is
That-
going to be hot.
Hey, no.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Okay.
I need every single dice needs to go to jail.
So as you cast
start.
this spell on Berkeley's body, which is in a crumpled heap now outside of the ring, it kind of casts a little cloud of light over him, and from what you can see from where you're standing, you cannot tell if it's had an effect.
I'm so
Bless you.
sorry.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
All right, that's the end of my turn.
All right, it is Hazel's turn.
You guys are gonna love me for this one.
Yes.
I am going to cast Holy Rain.
Oh, let's go.
But we're indoors.
Yep.
Indoors.
Is no.
You know, if you defeat this poltergeist and Berkeley lives, he'll be very grateful. But the property damage done with all this rainfall inside
it's
is gonna be.
it's gonna end up raining on the
Sorry, but
hardwood
we
floor.
can't do any worse.
He's like, how dare you? There's a hole in the center. So a light rain begins to fall on a 60-foot tall cylinder within 30 feet radius. Basically, this holy rain is any undead or fiend that starts its turn within the area or enters it for the first time on their turn must make a Constitution saving throw, taking 3d6 radiant damage on a failed save or half on a successful one.
Very good.
The rain also heals any non-hostile creature type for 1d4 hit points.
Do we know whether the rain is literally water?
It will douse flames. So what it does is the area is lightly obscured. The area is now lightly obscured and exposed flames within the area are doused. That's what it says on the.
Oh, I thought you said it was flames. I was like, what?
You're like, oh my god. So he'll add
You
Lignite
run.
for three
Pourquoi?
hit points, Donny.
Pourquoi?
Wait, actually,
Okay.
when you start your turn in it. So when we start its turn again.
All right, very good. All right,
So
anything else?
You have to roll a con saving throw or take 3d6 radiant for that. And that's how for the spell. It's automatic. You cast
Excellent.
it.
So everyone witnesses as Hazel conjures this spell, as somehow, without any clouds present, rain begins to pour down inside of the bar room.
It's like coming through the wood, if you like, in the ceiling.
Mm-hmm. Dripping on through. Is that all for Hazel's turn?
Oh, did you roll? I have to give the damage if you roll.
It's at the start of a turn, right?
No, this one would actually be. Oh yeah, a fiend starts his turn within the area. Okay, you're right. Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, no. Let's see what I can do for my bonus actions. Can I do anything? I'm gonna give. Let's see. I think it is gonna be all I'm gonna do for my turn. So,
All right, it is Chrysalis's turn.
Okay, let's
is he in the 30-foot zone?
Jeff?
Oh no, Chrysalis.
Oh yes, he would
I'm
be.
right next to you.
I'm giving you 1d4 hit points, buddy.
Very good.
2 hit points back to you if you have any missing.
Okay, for my bonus action first, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw 16 or higher for me.
It misses.
Misses. Okay, so for his turn, I am going to cast Ice Knife, first
Mhm.
level,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna roll to see if I hit for the bludgeoning, and then you're gonna have to make another dex.
Very good.
Okay, so I don't get the bludgeoning damage for sure, because that's 2 plus, I think, let's see, what is my... That would be 2 plus 8, so it'd be 10.
Okay, no, it misses.
Okay, so now you have to make another dexterity saving throw, because it explodes after.
Oh, very good. It misses.
Okay,
Damn.
so you take no damage. Womp womp.
You
Damn.
threw the knife, but it just kind of hits the floor, clatters, explodes without ever hitting the poltergeist. Was that all for your turn?
Yes,
So
sir.
is Adler is still standing in the ring, right?
Yes.
He's the only one standing in the ring, I believe.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because Berkeley's out now.
Yep.
Is Ash standing in the ring?
Oh, Ash
Is
is.
he in the ring?
He
Oh,
punched
shit.
him.
Yeah.
Spread in the chest.
What about
So, yeah.
Vale? Is Vale in the rain?
Think
Vale, I believe, is outside of it.
of the
Okay.
rain.
Okay. Suddenly, a number of the chairs and bottles and tables in the room start floating in the air and kind of spinning around violently. One of these tables comes flying towards Ash.
Every time I think of Ash Brendo, I still think of
just for
what's
you
his
know-
name from Tower of God.
Oh my god, yes.
I still need to watch that.
That's a good one. I just started it myself.
This
Also, Bart, just so you
Mhm.
have a heads up, any creature. Oh, actually, never mind. Different spell. Sorry, my bad.
So, this table comes colliding towards Ash, but narrowly misses flying past his head
Oof.
and smashing on the wall behind him.
Oh, that's not good.
Then Then Adler, do a strength saving throw.
The way it spun was awful, yeah.
Oh, that is. That is 13.
Okay. So, you see Jeth Cork draw his attention towards you. And you feel this, he puts his hand up and points it in your direction. And you feel this gust of energy hit into you. And it nearly knocks you off your feet, but you stand your ground. It is Rorik's turn.
Did the ghost start his turn in that holy rain?
Oh, he did. Come to
So
think of it. So how much damage am I doing?
you have to roll a Constitution saving throw. It is for Hazel. Her 14 spell save.
You hit.
Oh, sweet. That's me 3d6 radiant damage.
Okay. Roll it.
6. 10. 16 damage.
Wow.
Radiant.
Okay, jeez.
Okay.
Let's watch the start.
That's my sister in there.
My sister.
Not
As
my
this-
baby, you bitch. Sorry.
So this rain is now, as it's pouring down on Jeff, the droplets are dripping through him, and he's reeling in pain.
Jesus fucking Christ, Wyland.
I was like, I got excited too, but not that excited. And then he said Wyland, and I was like, oh.
But as the rain,
Scared the fuck out of me this now.
Oh no.
was he out the window again?
Wyland, stop.
Freaking Wyland.
Oh my god.
As this rain is pouring down, though, it's starting to soak the floor of the room, and you notice that the salt ring is starting to get soggy.
Gosh darn it.
So it is Rorik's turn.
Rorik.
There's
Something.
just a quick man.
I was really hoping he was vulnerable to Radiant. I don't think he's vulnerable to Sad. I was really hoping. Because now I wasted the salt ring for no reason. I'm scared if he gets released from there.
So, Robert,
Mm-hmm.
you would say that the salt ring is in fact wet all around.
Yes, it is.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, I think I know what you're thinking. I think I can smell what you're throwing down, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, it lasts for 10 minutes. Or, sorry, 1 minute, right? So 10 rounds, so you know, for Holy Rain.
Very good. Let's see here.
I'll keep track of it for you too on here.
Okay, so Rorik is going to cast Toll the Dead. You point at one creature you can see within range, and the single chime of a dolorous spell is audible within 10 feet of the target. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage.
Very good. It's really good to have clerics around when this is going on.
Mm-hmm. The sound of this ominous bell rings throughout the barroom as Rorik points at Jeth Cork. But it seems to have no effect.
What? That sucks.
It is now Tiber's turn. So interesting. So Tiber is going to cast Sacred Flame.
Oh boy.
So let's see. So Tiber, this radiant flame is cast from his fingertips. It lands on, it directly hits Jeth Cork, but it seems to just phase right through him without causing any harm.
Damn.
It is
Ghost.
Vale's turn.
This ghost is tough. Come on, Vale. You can do this.
Okay. So I know we've established that the laser pistol has radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Mr. Jeff?
Jeth is standing in the center of the salt ring.
Okay. And he's corporeal right now, right? Like, if I
Yes.
try to shoot him, it's not gonna, like... He can't, like, disappear and then I shoot one of the guys, right?
At this point, it appears no.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna try and shoot him with my pistol.
Do it.
I don't want to use any of these dice.
You're like, oh,
Feel that.
Let me get out the bag.
You kind of want to do this.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm gonna use the dice that Jake got me at the Renaissance Fair.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
That's cool.
There it is. It's so pretty. Green.
That's pretty.
Love it.
Little
Oh,
jade
but I was
dice.
gonna use my blue dice for my laser pistol because it's blue.
Oh, true.
But I'm gonna use the green because I don't trust the blue right now. What is it? Sorry. Eight plus 7, 15?
Damn.
Come on, come on.
It hits.
Yes! Thank God.
Thank fucking
It's like
God.
Ghostbusters. You start drawing him into the gun.
Right? Jesus. Alright, so 3d6 plus 6. Use orange, green. I'll do yellow, because I've never used my yellow dice.
Ooh.
Very good.
6, 10, 11 plus, what was it? 11 plus 6, so 17 damage.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah, let's go.
Damn, you did as much as the Holy Rain. A little
Very good.
over. That's crazy.
As Vale is shooting the gun, he's gonna be like, oh, fuck this, and he's just gonna shoot.
All right. So as you fire off this gun,
Hold on, I'm gonna let
the laser.
the cat.
Oh, go for it.
Can't use the cat burrito. Okay. Oh,
Very good. So, as this bullet fires from your laser pistol, it launches
never mind.
right
Yes, he
into.
can.
Huh? What happened?
I said, never mind. Yes, he can. He just came running in.
Oh my god. So as this bullet fires from your pistol, it launches right into Jeth's chest and seems to explode inside of his chest into a brilliant blue light. And
Oh shit.
to the point where it literally pushes Jeth up against the wall of the salt ring, and he bangs up against it.
Damn. Okay.
Holy crap.
So with my laser pistol, because I have mastery over it, I have Vex. So every time I hit the target, I have advantage on my next roll to hit the target. So I'm gonna try and hit him with my laser pistol a second time.
Yes!
Do
Let's
it.
go.
Okay. I'm actually going to use the blue dice this time.
What'd you get?
Damn. What's 14 plus? Hold on.
Oh god.
So not natural, but 20.
Ooh.
Oh,
Roll. See if you roll again and see if
yeah.
you get a natural 20.
You definitely hit.
Yeah. Let's see if I can roll again though. Let's see.
Yeah,
See,
do it.
Maybe that nat 20 will come up. Come on.
If it's a
It was
natural
not.
20 would be even better.
So we're gonna
Okay.
keep what we have.
we
Very
have,
good,
we have
very
start,
good.
So we'll keep
We are
going.
happy.
We're
So
happy
good.
with that.
Let's stick with that.
So I'm gonna do these ones again.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, actually, I think I'm gonna do all green dice this time
Ooh.
Do it.
Yeah.
because I have my dark green, my green that Jake got me, and then my sparkle green.
Ooh, very nice.
This makes me happy right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's 16 damage.
Ooh,
Damn.
holy crap.
Very good. All right. Let's
That's
see here.
nice. I'm so pretty. Yeah, you.
Wow. All right. So this bullet fires into Jeff Cork and hits him right in the head. And once again, it explodes with this radiant energy. And where Jeff Cork's left eye was is now a gaping hole.
Oh, hell yeah!
Okay.
He ain't scared of no ghost. Bill ain't scared of no ghost.
So is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
So now it is Core's turn.
Was Vale in the rain zone or no?
Yes, Vale was.
Oh, he was? Okay, cool.
Because it's within 30
30-foot
feet.
radius.
So everybody's in the rain zone.
If you
basically.
lost any hit points, you get 1 hit point back.
Hey.
Very good.
You're like, wow, 1 hit point.
1 hit point. Woo!
Way to go, Hazel.
It really helps.
It might. It could be like the 1 point away from dying, you know?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
You never know
True.
at a point like that.
You never know.
You
never know.
You never know at a moment like that. And if Rourke or any of the other guys let me know if they lose any hit points, that I can roll for them too if they're in the zone.
Very good. So, Core starts muttering a prayer under his breath. And Adler, Vale, and Hazel, you have now been granted assisted aim, and you have a +1 for all ranged weapon attacks.
Damn, that's dope.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's
And you can also double your ranged weapons range, so it'll be double.
Dang.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. So, and now it is Solar's turn.
What's Sonic gonna do? Oh, I know.
Solar comes up behind Tybert and puts his hand on his shoulder and starts muttering a prayer. And he casts resistance and makes Tybert resistant to necrotic damage.
Okay.
And now it is Ash's turn again.
Ash.
Alright. I'm going to.
Oh,
Punch this fool.
Yeah.
punch the ghost.
I'm gonna punch this
Yes.
fool.
Punch it.
Punch him.
Do it.
Punch the ghost.
Go Danny Phantom on his ass.
Hell yeah.
16 to hit.
You hit.
Yeah. The 6 damage.
Okay. So you start punching at the ghost. He doesn't seem very fazed by your strikes.
Then I'm gonna punch at him again.
Just do it.
It's like
21.
Just keep
hit.
punching. What was it?
21 to hit.
You hit.
Eight damage.
Very good.
Hell yeah.
Once again, you're punching at him, and you are connecting, but it seems to be having minimal effect.
Damn.
Hmm.
Oh.
Huh.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Aw.
Aw.
Those are the Minecraft villagers.
And then I am going to Flurry of Blows.
Do it.
Yes.
Keep punching that ghost.
Punch
Yes.
that ghost.
Punch that ghost.
Punch that ghost.
I kind of want that
Kick
on
him
a
in the
t-shirt.
shin.
It both
Yeah,
jumped
punch
out.
that ghost. Kick him in the
Punch that
shin.
ghost.
Punch that ghost.
Not natural 20 and 23.
Love that. We're already
Both
rolling better
hit.
than last session.
Yes. Both of those hit.
Hell yeah.
So a 14 damage.
Very good. You start rope-a-doping the ghost.
Okay.
And as you continually are just hitting and hitting and hitting it at the poltergeist, he's looking very annoyed. And these punches begin to kind of really like connect, and he starts to look. He's getting hurt by this now. Is that all for your turn?
Yes, that is.
Very good.
Confident.
Adler.
Oh, did you lose any hit points, Brendo?
Nope.
Didn't lose any? Okay.
All right. I'm gonna point my finger at this ghost, and I'm gonna say, "Grovel."
Oh, he's gonna do a
Oh,
command.
no.
Grovel with a command.
Damn.
Wow.
You didn't lose any health points for Adler?
Oh no. Okay. The target has prone conditions when the turn ends. You gotta make a wisdom saving throw of 14 or higher. I don't know why I'm asking.
You hit.
Oh, he's prone, baby. Everybody's got advantage to hit him now.
Yes.
Somehow this ghost falls out of the air and onto the ground and is in a kneeling position now on the ground. He looks very confused.
Damn.
I was gonna
Very
pull
confused.
for a second action. I'm gonna pull the pistol out. I'm just gonna point blank shoot it at him.
Do it. And you also now have, because of core, you have
My range.
a +1 to it as well.
And I
Oh,
also
hell yeah.
have advantage, right? Yeah, he's prone.
Yes, you do.
Bang.
Whew.
Um, 25.
You hit.
Now it
Oh,
is
nice.
1d10 plus 7.
Okay. So you fire the gun. It shoots through Jess's chest, but seems to have very little effect.
Only in his real form.
Damn it.
What a shame.
But you know, the lack of sensitivity still hurts.
I just made him grovel. I don't think I'm too worried about that. That's the end of my turn.
All right. It is Hazel's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna 1d4. She earns 1 hit point back. And I'm going to go ahead and cast Starry Wisp on this guy.
Okay.
Okay. And it's 13 plus 6, 17. It's 19 to hit.
Okay, you hit.
Okay, so basically gonna see her just send out a mote of light out of her hands, almost like little fireflies when she does it. That kind of erupt, and you're gonna take 2d8 radiant damage. So
for it.
that is 4, 8, exactly 8 damage.
Exactly 8?
Yep, isn't that crazy?
Very good. As this bolt of light collides into Jeff, it also explodes as it hits him. And you can now see like a hole in the side of his chest.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, this is good. Okay, I'm gonna end my turn there.
Okay.
Because I don't want to use my bonus action yet.
Alright. So, it is now Chrysalis' turn.
Chrysalis, you got this!
Okay, let me see something real quick.
I'm still listening. Keep going.
Okay, so I am going to try and freeze the salt circle in place.
All right.
I love it.
Very good. Now, how are you going to do this?
So I was looking through my spells. I don't want to do anything too big because I don't want to disrupt it either. So what I'm thinking is I am going to use something like Winter's Grasp. So what Winter's Grasp does, it's basically like icy cold swirls of wind in a sense. But instead of shooting it out, I'm going to have him place his hand gently on the salt circle. And it does 1d8 cold damage. I'm just trying to lightly freeze the top of it.
Very good. Okay. Do it. But I'm going to consider it a called shot. So roll at disadvantage.
Okay. $19. $13.
Okay. So
And
as you
then- Let me see if I have a plus real quick.
Oh yeah, check that.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't say, because it's instantaneous, so it doesn't have a plus. It's not an attack roll. So I guess it would just be 13.
All right. So as you gently touch the salt ring and are casting the spell upon it, it seems as if the salt is starting to freeze solid, but you only manage to freeze about a quarter of the ring.
Okay. And then
It's a really good idea, though. That's a really smart
so
idea.
this was my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
So for my action, I am going to cast. I'm going to now step into the ring, and I am going to place my hand on the creature and cast Chilled to the Marrow.
Ooh. Interesting.
So basically, it's you touch a creature and send a chill as cold as the depths of Stygia upon your enemy. The creature must make a con saving throw or freeze all the way down to their bones, taking 3d8 cold damage, and must continue to make saving throws on each of their following turns, or continue to take 1d4 cold damage. The chill lasts up to 10 minutes, then ceases unless saving throw is successfully succeeded.
Very good. Okay. Give it a try.
Okay. So, Kev, I think you made the spell for me. Do I have to roll for it? Is it just the con saving throw?
Oh,
I
it
think
probably
it's
is
a
just a con saving throw. So let me do that.
$16 or higher.
You reach out and put your hand on Jethcork's chest, and as this icy magic comes out of your fingertips, it seems to just phase right through him and have no effect.
Oh.
That is the end of
No
Chrysalis'
effect?
turn.
No effect.
Jesus.
All right, so now it is Jethcork's turn. So Jeth Cork. That prone position only lasts for how long, Donny?
So he takes
For one turn?
to stand up.
Oh, to stand up.
Or isn't it? I think is it half his movement?
I'm not sure. I'm sorry, guys.
I forgot what we did.
I think I would have to stand up, I imagine.
I think you have to use half your movement to stand up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, half movement.
So that doesn't count as
It's
a
not
turn?
an action.
Okay. So Jeth Cork floats up off the floor and is now back in the air. And he turns and he floats over towards Ash. And he stops. He phases into Ash and is standing right in the center of Ash's body.
Oh, I don't like that.
That's creepy. I don't like that. Mm-mm.
Oh no.
Nope. Fucking ghost.
Is he gonna try and possess Ash?
Ash, don't let him inside you.
Don't let it happen.
No, don't say that.
We don't need to have that giant lizard chasing us right now.
That's not what I'm saying, man.
He picked up what I was putting down.
That's right.
There's a quote
Poor
I just
Ash.
thought of from one of my favorite shows.
Oh no.
And it was, Moxie, don't let her access any of your holes.
Oh my god, I love that. That's
Yeah.
Look at
yeah,
that.
that's a Vale should tell Ash right now. Be like, Ash.
That was Vale's equivalent to that.
That was literally.
As Jeff is standing inside of your body here, suddenly it's as if he becomes solid matter for a moment. And you take 22 damage.
Oh my god.
I have a question. What kind of damage is that?
That would be... Oh, good question. That would be
Why would you ask that question?
force damage.
Oh,
He tried to explode you, buddy.
Right. Understood. 22?
22.
Ouch. He's like, I can take that. I can take that.
And now it is Rorik's turn.
One more.
So, you guys see Rorik put his hands together. He seems to be in some kind of meditative state. He's praying, and some of you can clearly hear him say the word sassafras under his breath.
That's a favorite word.
That is his favorite word.
Is it really?
It really is. It's not the first
No,
time he said that.
It's come up before.
That is not the first time he's
Oh, he
used
says
that.
it all the time. That's like his spell casting word.
I love that. That's so cute.
Sassafras.
A radiant light seems to descend upon Jeth Cork, but it just narrowly misses and has no effect.
Gosh.
Oh no.
You're clerics. You're supposed to
We
be
had
helping
one
us.
job.
You had one job to stop a ghost.
It is now
Stop all the
Tiber's
ghosts that are
turn.
coming through.
They're here to fight for me and you.
Mm-hmm. Apparently not.
Once again, you guys hear the sound of an ominous sounding bell ring through the air.
And it doesn't work. I'm waiting for it. All these clerics are like,
It has no
what the
effect.
heck's happening out here?
It has no effect.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to remove all clerics from the group.
Adler's like, step aside,
There-
clerics.
by
Let
the way, these are
barbarians
the
do
professional. These are professional vampire hunters who are coming to assist. guide you guys, so just bear that in mind.
After this fight, they're like, "What the heck, bro?"
It is Vale's turn.
Fail.
I'm just gonna stick with what I know, which is money and shoot.
Smart.
I don't know if I still have Vex going though. I don't know how long it lasts.
I think it's only the turn after, I think, and then it would then restart once you shoot again.
So it gives advantage on that
So
shot?
the next turn,
on the
then
attack?
it's just over, and then you can do it again.
Yeah, so if I hit him this
you hit
time,
him again. You still get a second chance.
Very good.
Hello? Sorry. Damn, alright. I can't do math. 23 to hit.
You hit.
Yay!
Yay!
I'm gonna do greens again, because that was fun.
That was cool, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Uh, 12 damage.
Ooh, that's good.
Good. So once again, you fire this bullet. It directly hits Jeth Cork, and radiant light explodes off of him.
Alright. I have 6 shots left.
Very good.
So I'm gonna once more cast Vex and hit again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, you can do this.
So, not natural, but 20.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh,
You
the
hit.
Dyson tonight.
Dice are
The
good.
dice are dicing.
The dice are on your side.
The dice are dicing
Thank
it up right
fucking
now.
God, brother.
I know. We need to have a good one on this.
And that's 8 damage.
8 damage is good.
Very good. Okay.
Now
Once again,
Now I have 6 shots left.
Okay.
once again, bullet fires off and craters into Jeth Cork's chest, explodes, and he is starting to look between the rain falling down on him and all these holes that are now in him. He's starting to look like a melting piece of Swiss cheese.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's what I want to hear. Little burst of light popping out, I feel like.
Yep. Well,
We
actually,
need
just
to
kind of
blast
vacant
this
holes.
Little vacant holes.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So, it is now Core's turn. Let's see. Come on.
Did the ghost turn pass by or no?
Yes, I know what you're saying, and I will be including that in just a moment here.
Okay, just make sure.
Okay. This is interesting. Alright. So, Core once again puts his hands together in a prayer, and a shimmering light begins to emanate around Hazel.
Ooh.
And Hazel now has Shield of Faith.
Oh,
Okay.
yay.
It gives you a 2+ bonus to your AC.
Oh, nice. It's almost 17 now. That's awesome. She's like, thank you, boo.
Sauler's turn now. He flips you a middle finger.
She blows a raspberry.
Well,
Solar walks over to Rorik, puts his hand on his shoulder, and casts Protection from Evil and Good,
Oh, very good.
which grants protection against various types of evil beings, including undead.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh.
And
Are
it
ghosts
is at...
considered undead?
Yes.
They would fall under that.
Which is interesting. Yeah, because
Yeah. Which
I
is
never
kind
thought
of
of
funny,
that.
actually.
right, it's kind of. I remember looking it up myself, going, wait.
They're dead, but they're around.
Yeah, because sometimes there can also be like certain ghosts can be considered like humanoid, but then most of them are considered undead, which is interesting.
So it is Ash's turn. Oh, by the way, but Kevin, first roll your radiant damage
Oh, okay.
from the Holy Rain.
You rolled the saving throw again?
Oh, hold on.
So
That-
you rolled the Constitution saving throw.
You quit it.
Okay, actually, the rain seems to not be affecting him as much.
Damn it.
But it is still soaking the floor. The quarter of the ring that Chrysalis froze seems to be completely unaffected by the water at this point.
How big is this
But-
fucking salt circle?
Let's see.
And just so you know, right, it's still half as much damage on a fail.
Okay, well then go ahead and still roll damage then.
2,
Let me see.
so 6.
Diameter would be... It's probably
So 6.
about a... Let's see, like about 13-foot diameter.
Damn.
It's a large
All right.
ring.
Whoa.
That's a lot of fucking
that was
salt.
12
Yeah.
I rolled right, so 6 damage you take.
Okay. All right, so but it is Ash's turn.
Alright. I'm going to... That's too bad. Going to punch him again.
Hey,
do it.
Punch him out!
Punching that ghost.
Boat.
Punch
him
that
up, ghost.
Wada.
19 did it.
You hit.
Jake, don't forget to also look at your reactions if you ever get hit by something.
Oh yeah, I got tons of them now.
You have a few reactions
5
now.
damage.
5 damage? All right. It doesn't seem to have much effect on him.
And then I'm gonna forget it.
Do it! When in doubt, just keep punching the ghost.
Yes, punch the
Punch
ghost.
out!
24
Punch
to
the
hit.
ghost.
You hit.
Or 23 to hit.
Definitely hit.
Ash is the only guy who thought to punch a ghost, and I love it.
9 damage.
He's like, you know what?
Seems to have a little more impact on him than the previous punch, but still minimal effect.
And then I'm gonna flurry of blows yet again.
Do it!
Dang. 12 to hit on both of them.
Unfortunately, they both missed.
Ah,
Dang. That's
So-
the end of my turn.
Adler, your turn now.
I am going to follow in the footsteps of Brother Ash and take my hand axe and just swing it at him.
Very good.
And that is 18. 16.
You hit. Yep, hit. Six. Throw your axes return to you.
I'm just swinging it. I'm not releasing it, but
Okay,
no, they
good.
don't return.
You swing it into Jeff. It slides through him and seems to have very little effect.
Okay, I'm going to swing at him again with my hand axe, but with Vex, so I have advantage.
Do it.
Please roll on that.
You fucking chill out.
16 again.
Wyland's Wyland.
Wiling out.
He's trying to
That
fucking
is-
eat the baby.
Oh no.
5 damage.
Once again, very minimum effect. The axe swings through, not much happens.
And that's the end of my turn.
Oh, but both Adler and Ash get health points back if you guys have been injured. I know Ash was.
I did not lose any.
Yes.
So that is going to be 3 health back to you from Hazel's Holy Rain. Ash. You haven't gotten hurt, Adler?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
So it is Hazel's turn.
Okay, so that's 4 hit points back, yay.
Very good.
Okay. She's back to max HP, which is cool. And I'm going to cast. Let's do This could be interesting. Oh, that's concentration. Never mind. So we're gonna stick with what we did good before. Starry Wisp. So she's gonna shoot more of this kind of white fireflies out. That is
Good.
a 24 to hit.
You hit.
Oh, that's beautiful. 2d4. What is that? Yeah, 6. 6. And 1. So 7 damage.
Hell yeah.
All right. This light descends upon Jethcork, and as it explodes against him, what was Jethcork is beginning to be hard to discern. There's just kind of wispy, melting fragments of this pirate floating in the air.
Ooh.
Yum.
Vanish.
Got
Come on, guys. We can do this.
It is Crystal's turn.
Come on, Crystalus.
Let us see here.
You haven't lost any health, have you?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Okay. I am going to do. It's gonna be another con of 16 or higher,
Very good.
and I'm going to do a 2nd level Rems Binding Ice. And I am in the circle now because the last turn I walked up to him and I touched him.
Correct.
So basically what Rhymes Binding Ice does, it's a burst of cold energy that emanates from me in a 30-foot cone. Now the sucky part is anybody next to me also needs to make a Constitution saving throw. So sorry.
So
The
Ash and
people
Adler then.
next to me.
Awesome.
And Hazel too, right?
Wait, how large?
It is a
How-
30-foot cone.
Oh, so it's everyone.
Okay, everybody's gonna have to.
Everybody's gonna have to make one.
What is it? Dex?
But it is it's a con. But it is my lowest Rhymes Binding Ice, so it's not as bad.
Okay.
And it was a Constitution saving throw of how high?
16 or higher.
Camel for Hazel.
21.
18 for Hazel. Plus whatever her con is, 1.
16 or higher?
16
Yes,
or higher.
ma'am.
It's a Constitution.
Coughing.
Yes, sir.
Because you're vulnerable. Or are you vulnerable to ice?
Oh no.
22.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
thank God.
and I'm vulnerable to ice.
So thank God, yeah. Chris.
Oh God, I
Bill
forgot
shooting
about
daggers
that.
at him. Like, you asshole.
So basically what
Thank
happens
God
is
for that.
what happens is on a failed save, a creature takes 3d8 cold damage and is hindered by ice for 1 minute, or until it or another creature within reach of it uses an action to break away from the ice. Creature is hindered by ice and has its speed reduced to 0.
Very good.
If you ever hit Veil with
All
max
right.
of that, that's 48 damage. If I hit max on Veil.
Oh shoot! Veil might not be in the
Scary.
clear though, because it does say On a successful save, a creature takes half the damage.
And you're still vulnerable to ice.
Oh shit! This is me. Okay, you got to roll.
Oh no.
I would actually be taking full damage.
You're being taking
yeah.
full damage.
So,
Oh shit!
Sorry, Vale, I forgot.
this
Oh my
explosion.
god.
After all the work I went into making sure Chrysalis was out of the way anytime I ever use my fire.
Oh, I feel so bad.
You know he's gonna get shit for this later.
I just hear him going.
Oh,
So
he's losing best
this-
friend points.
He dropped. His aura points went down.
You're having a
I
dramatic
forgot.
So
His outfit
from
looked
where
like-
from where
How dare
Chrysalis is standing, this explosion of frost magic explodes out from him. Rorik seems to get hit by the blast. Kor seems to get hit by the blast. Solar seems to get hit by the blast. Vale is also hit. Roll your damage.
So we still take half. Everyone else in the group too is gonna take half except for Vale.
Okay. That was not a
And,
smart idea. Sorry, guys.
You know, it happens.
see
I just
here.
gotta, you know, whatever happens, happens on it.
Okay, so second level would be 3d8s.
3?
3d8.
This is gonna be awful. And I took full damage, whatever this is, as well.
And whoever takes full damage is hindered by ice.
Awesome. Great.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Sorry, guys.
Check it off. Check it off.
What did you roll, Donny?
We're like,
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh,
So
you
here's
did
the
get hit
first
too.
d8. 2.
okay.
That's not bad.
1.
Oh well, then
Okay,
like,
okay,
luck here.
okay.
Bad for the monster, but good for us.
And 6.
So 9.
9 damage.
9 damage, and then half of 9.
I'm just not gonna add that plus 4.
So 5. Actually, you have to.
You have to.
You have to.
Yeah.
Add that plus 4,
So
buddy.
then
So it's
So
14.
9,
13.
So 13.
13 damage.
So 7 damage to us, and then 13 to Vale. That can't worse
Yep.
though.
To Vale, Adler, Kor, Rorik, and Solar.
And you only hurt my temporary hit points for Hazel.
Did I at least hit the bad guy?
So-
It was half
Didn't
half
think about
damage
that.
for everyone in the circle.
It was just destroy your party.
As this icy explosion erupts out of Chrysalis, all the party members are affected by it, but so is the ghost.
Okay.
And these wispy shreds in the air that were Jeth Cork let out an ungodly, agonizing howl.
Oh.
And there's this intense force that pushes Chrysalis, Ash, and Adler out of the ring. You guys are now you've all been literally lifted off your heels and are now have been pushed and have knocked out of the ring. You guys are all in a prone position.
Oh no. Ash 2?
Ash too.
Damn.
But
Oh. Never mind. It already happened. I was gonna say I had a bonus action, but it's okay.
well,
'Cause- yeah.
in the center of the salt ring, a shadowy apparition outline of Jeth Cork appears to be on his hands and knees in a weakened state. Rorik and Tiber resume their positions on the left and right of the ring, and you see them extend their hands, and they're quickly muttering strange words under their breath. And as they do, this focal point of light like a spotlight comes down on the ring, and this shadowy image of Jethcork is reeling in pain as he slowly starts to disintegrate and dissolve in this light.
Oh my god.
Oh, hell yeah.
And as quickly as it happens, the light dissipates, and there's now emptiness in the ring's center.
Woo! Hell yeah. Ghost is gone.
Chrysalis looks around at the group and kind of looks down at the ground, and then he's like, "Sorry, guys.
I was like,
I didn't mean to hit you."
she's brushing ice out of her hair, and she's like, I guess it worked.
Hey, you want to stop this fighting?
There's icicles in Rorik's beard.
At least the poltergeist is no more.
And Hazel goes over to our guy, the bartender.
To Berkeley?
Berkeley, yeah, and she's gonna check his pulse.
Okay. So, as Hazel approaches Berkeley, she notices something. The blood around him pooled on the floor is frozen. And his body is rigid and cold.
Oh,
Oh
Chris-
no!
Chrysalis. Adler looks at him.
Oops. Now he's probably really dead.
Is that what Chrysalis said?
That's what he said.
She shot a look back at him like, you son of a
Rorik,
bitch.
can you help him?
Let me see.
I can't tell if he's breathing or not. It's so solid ice. She looks at
Chrysalis kind
Rivale
of pokes him.
for laughing. It's like, she's just staring at Chrysalis the entire time he's doing this spell.
Chrysalis is,
She's like eye contact with you right now.
he's kind of looking at the ground, and you can tell he looks like he feels bad, but at the same time, he's just like, kind of shrugs his shoulders, like, "Oh,
What am I supposed to do about
well."
it?
Oops.
Oh, well.
Can't really do anything.
People die.
Shit happens.
Huh.
Should have braided Shantia more.
Ooh.
You
Kind of
see
glances at her. Never mind.
He's just like, you ass.
Bill's like a little chilly, and he's just like,
Aw.
Put your pants on. No.
right, he's still in his underwear.
Underwear. Oh my god.
His underwear,
Dude, he's
cold.
really
He's really
chilly.
cold.
Okay.
Is there like a blanket in the room anywhere?
There's some tablecloths.
Okay, can Vale take the tablecloth and wrap it around his shoulders?
I saw him do the magic trick.
There's like ice on the
Balls on
tablecloth.
Yes, you can.
Cool.
Interesting.
Wait a minute. Okay, can I actually try to do the tablecloth trick?
Oh, do it. Do sleight of hand.
Yes.
I swear to God, Vale breaks the awkward silence with like crashing cups and dishes, and everyone's looks over.
I know. I just imagine Chrysalis awkwardly staring at Hazel, and then
That's
a
an
bunch
11.
of stitches.
All of a sudden they hear.
An 11?
Yeah.
Okay, so Tiber comes along Chrysalis and kind of gently pushes him aside. And now Rorik and Tiber are both crouched over Berkeley, and they're talking amongst themselves and trying to figure out what to do when there is a loud clattering noise. One of the remaining tables that was still intact and had items on it that was not destroyed by the poltergeist has now been destroyed by Vale tearing the tablecloth from it and scattering all of its cups and dishes that were sitting on top of it to the floor.
Yes.
You guys see Chrysalis's awkward face kind of form into a smirk, and he kind of just looks over at Vale like almost wanting to laugh, but he keeps it
Hazel like shoots an awful look at Vale, and she's like, "He's not even been dead for 5 minutes."
He's gonna wrap the tablecloth around him like an awkward toga.
Solar is standing there with his arms folded, glaring at Vale and glaring at Chrysalis. This man is dead because of you people.
I mean, we killed the ghost.
And
so we
I
did something good.
You're cold because this fool cast a spell that blew up on all of us. You can see that he's actually shaking from the cold as well.
It's not that cold.
It was cold enough to kill that man.
That's not fair. It wasn't his fault. I believe he was already gone.
Well, he didn't have a bullet in his chest.
There's no way he would have made it. And Chrysalis was trying to help.
We don't want this to happen, obviously. We're trying to help.
right.
I know, and if you're gonna yell at me,
Ooh, cold.
maybe you should yell at Adler too for shooting him.
Tiber looks over his shoulder and shouts, "Would you all please be quiet?"
With the toga in the corner. The guy in the toga in the corner.
The guy in the toga.
He like, I mean, he switched to toga over like.
Rorik and Tiber stand up and they start put their hands up, put their palms up, and are directing it at Berkeley's body, and they nod their heads down in a prayer, and you guys hear from Berkeley's body on the floor a rattling gasp.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
Adler's looking, and you just see he's looking actually like mad right now.
He's mad.
You said he was dead. You had us all feeling guilty just so you could bring him back.
Yeah, you owe us an apology.
Yeah, you do.
You should be grateful that Master Tiber and Rorik are such qualified clerics.
I want you to shut your mouth. I don't want to hear a word from you for the rest of the day. You understand? Till I put my head back down on a pillow, I don't want to hear a peep out of you.
Hazel does kind of laugh at that.
It's gonna take a lot more than 2 clerics to revive you, buddy.
Oh, that was good.
You see Chrysalis kind of sidle up closer to Adler after he says that, and he has like this cocky look on his face now, kind of standing behind him.
How fucked up is this man?
So, Rorik is slowly picking Berkeley up off the floor, and he's rising to his feet as Tiber turns to Adler and says, "Mr. Whitfield, I would appreciate if you not threaten my wards, despite their impoliteness."
Wait,
Solar,
was it the bald one?
well, actually, they're all bald.
I was about to say, Adler just looked around the whole room.
No, but I think you.
Hey, you bald guy, and every single one of them turn.
Hey, Baldy!
Is it the older one? Or
Yes,
is it
the older
younger
man,
one?
Tiber. This fellow,
Okay.
Tiber.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, Tiber. He's pretty cool.
Tiber was the one
Solar.
that got injured?
No, the bartender guy, the half.
Solar did.
Oh, Solar got
Oh.
injured. Oh,
Solar
Solar's
got
the one who
injured.
That's right.
And he's the mouthy one who's judging
The
everyone.
mouthy one?
Yeah, he's the one
Okay.
that
Yeah.
Hazel talked to, and she liked it first, and then kind of that went sideways.
So, but as Tiber says this, Solar kind of looks to his feet in shame.
All right.
So Berkeley is shivering, and there's blood all over his clothes, and there appears to be a slightly mended wound in the center of his chest. And he looks up and goes, "Did you all try to kill me?
No.
Who shot me?"
It was the spirit.
It was a misfire from the gun, but the spirit made me pull the trigger, I guess. And unfortunately,
Yeah.
Can Vale, as Adler is explaining shit, run out of the room to his room and come back with one of his health potions?
Aww.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
What I love is I thought you were going to say get his clothes.
I know, literally, he's still gonna run around in the toga.
He's enjoying his toga.
He's just on his toga.
And then, unfortunately, after the ghost attacked you, Chrysalis accidentally froze you.
Trying to help get rid of the ghost.
But I mean, in on the upside, we got rid of the ghost.
It
So-
worked.
Yeah, he is the one that
You're
got rid
welcome.
of that freezing spell.
Berkeley seems to not be hearing what you're saying. He's looking about the room in horror. Everything is drenched. Virtually every item in the room has been thrown about the place, and everything's coated in a thick layer of ice.
But
Vale's gonna run back into the room and he's gonna shove the health potion at injured man.
Berkeley. Berkeley there.
At Berkeley, and he's gonna be like, here. And it's a total of, what is that? 8, 9, 10 health points back.
That's great.
So Rourke says,
Yes, you should drink that, Berkeley.
Berkeley pops open the cork and starts chugging this health potion down as he's still staring about the room in horror.
Your ghost is gone.
Yeah, and
What?
you're not dead.
Your place
What?
is no longer haunted.
He's gone.
Are
Yeah,
you again.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Watch them die. Watch them blow up. Delight.
Cross over.
We successfully banished him. He will bother you no more, Berkeley.
So stop your whining and let's go back to bed.
Yep.
I mean,
What
you
he
still
said.
have 6 patrons. Actually, more like 8 or 9 patrons. So today could be worse.
Yeah. Plus, Berkeley, if I'm being honest with you, I don't really think the ghost was the problem. I think you should try another trade.
Berkeley sits
What?
down.
Damn, Adler just roasted his ass.
Berkeley sits down on a small chair that's still intact behind
He's
him.
going through like a life crisis,
He,
this man.
he has an empty health potion bottle in one hand, blood-soaked clothes, and icicles in his beard. As he sits there, staring about the room, the chair collapses under his ass. Oh my! And Tiber rushes over and picks him up.
Oh my god.
The hotel business has lost some of its luster.
I must gratefully thank you all for your help, despite the utter destruction of my property. I can rebuild, and now there is hopes of regaining my customers now that Cork is finally gone.
Can Vale run back out of the room and come back?
Yes. This guy in a toga just keeps running out of the room.
He's gonna come back with a little sack, and he's gonna give this man 100 gold.
Aww. That's why I'm
And
actually
he's
gonna do
And he's gonna be like, for the trouble.
I should really be giving this to all of you for your help, I suppose.
Ursulus kind of shakes his head.
It's funny you said that actually because I was gonna give him some money too. That's so nice. So she's gonna give 100 gold as well since she saw Vale do it. And I was like, that's nice. And she kind of has a little smile,
Copycat.
like, oh, that's cool, to Vale, and gives him 100 gold.
I did it first.
I thought of it first.
I left the room first. And
I thought of it before you left the room. Like fighting over it.
I appreciate both of your generosity. Perhaps with this I can repair the damages, but how can I reward all of you for your efforts.
Bill's gonna kind of look around the room.
He doesn't have much.
I think there's still a few bottles of wine intact.
No, it's all right. Thanks.
I think
Actually,
we should...
I think I will take the cherry wine.
It was cherry?
He's...
I kind of liked how disgustingly sweet it was.
Thank you. I've been told it's an acquired taste.
And
Yeah. It's definitely not like a glass of wine worth, like maybe like a little sipper.
Thank you.
and Chrysalis feels a slap on the back of his head, like a little firm, and it says, she says, and Chrysalis wants to give you something too.
I do? Oh yeah, some advice. You said, how could you repay us? I was gonna say maybe invest in some scented candles for the rooms, and maybe take better care of the place, just for future reference if you want us to come back. That's it.
And you want to give him anything else? Something to help him with his business? You just froze?
Kind of looks out into the distance a little bit. And he's like, he puts his hand out and he's like, it was nice working with you.
As I was just shot off.
Berkeley extends his slightly frozen hand.
Thank you.
He kind of looks over at Hazel's scolding face, and he fumbles into his little satchel, and he's like, 1, 2,
Why did I make it do it?
3. About 5 minutes pass,
Oh, I love it.
and he reaches
Every fucking time. It's so fun.
he reaches 55 gold, and he's like, here you go, 55 gold.
Hold that just for 55 gold. Man can't buy a donut shop with that.
Thank you for your generosity as well. If you excuse me, I'm a little overwhelmed. I want to be as accommodating to your generosity as I can, but the room is spinning a little bit.
Look, you being alive is good enough for me, bud.
Yes. Yes.
Do you need a little pick me up? Little wakey up?
The little hands.
Little hands.
I saw the hands.
I'm not sure, but yes.
Okay. This is something that someone taught me a long time ago, and it'll wake you up, alright? Close your eyes.
With a look of hesitation, Berkeley closes his eyes.
There's fear in Hazel's eyes.
Vale's gonna slap him.
I mean, that works. That wakes you up.
Okay. So understand too. How tall is Vale?
He's 5'7".
You gotta reach down. This halfling is like 3 foot tall. You slap Berkeley upside the face. You knock this poor guy off his feet and into the bar counter beside him.
I saw him.
Vale!
It looks like
Was
you were a
that
toddler.
necessary?
Oh my god, this is the worst day for this
That's
man.
how my mom would wake me up.
I didn't realize you came from such abuse.
Oh no, it's just because I'm a heavy sleeper. So she couldn't wake me up. It was just it woke me up. I'd be awake.
Solar speaks up. The man is awake, just half dead.
I asked if you needed a little wakey up.
Berkeley with a little help from Tiber, gets back to his feet. I feel very, very awake now.
Those rings must have hurt too.
The
all 6 fingers.
Literally, there are little dents where his cheek is bleeding from where he got hit. I assure you, I am awake.
All right.
Chrysalis kind of smiles, and he's like, he looks over at Vale, and he's like, "That was very generous of you, Vale."
To help out with the little shit going on his face, I'm gonna use my first level healing word.
Oh hell yeah!
Ooh. Very nice.
That's very good. Also, the rain lasts like 10 minutes, whereas I feel like it's still just raining.
There's still drizzle. There's still drizzle. Landing on the frozen bar.
It's so sad. Let's just go.
So 8, 9, 10. So 11.
As you mutter the incantation, Berkeley recoils in horror. But as soon as he does,
I forgot they don't like magic.
Oh no. Yeah.
But the wounds do heal on his cheek. I appreciate that you all that clerical magic is obviously accepted here in Gwyneth, but what caused all this ice?
You know, it was the strangest thing.
I think they ghosted it. Crazy stuff.
Yeah, ectoplasmic bullshit.
Yep.
Black magic, naturally.
Yep.
With all my thanks and blessings, I urge you to stay the night and enjoy an evening's rest without now the interference of the poltergeist.
I think that's a good idea.
What?
Do you know any good weapon stores around here? Any good blacksmiths?
Yes.
What time is it?
It's about 3 a.m.
Oh, beautiful.
He's
right
gonna
on
go
time.
over to 24-hour.
I am going back to bed. And Vale's gonna the
Swish his toga.
And he's gonna leave the room. He's gonna leave the room for a third time.
Dramatic exit.
He makes his final exit.
Good sir, yes, there's actually a market nearby my inn, but it is very late, and I do not believe the store will be open until some time in the early morning.
Vale's gonna poke his head back in.
He peeks around the corner.
And he's gonna be like, Hazel, are you coming?
For some reason, Hazel, her cheeks turned red for a second. And she's just like, in a minute?
Alright,
Hazel
just be shocked when you walk in.
My bed's broken, so...
Oh my god. You hear Solar.
I saw the horn.
The two horns and the eyes peek around the corner of the door.
The shadow of the horns.
Just like that.
The shadow of the horns. She's like, so I don't know where I'm gonna sleep.
You audibly hear
Just sleep
Solar.
in my bed. It's not that big a deal. It's not like anything's gonna happen.
From behind Hazel audibly hears Solar go.
Chrysalis meditates, so he doesn't need a bed, so he can stay in the room.
That's true. We could switch rooms. I mean, I could go to Vale's room, and you could stay with Adler if you want.
Wasn't that the original arrangement?
It was, I think. It's been so long. Nice. I mean, I'm just. Thanks.
Who is Jesus Christ in D&D?
He's a celestial.
Yeah, he's a celestial.
He is? Okay, perfect.
You're like perfect.
That would make sense.
He's a celestial now. Hazel's still
feel like-
there.
I feel
He's
like
an
I've asked
Azamar.
this question before.
He's a canonic. Actually, there's a character sheet for Jesus in D&D.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's like an Azamar
Love
celestial.
That's hilarious.
Which is pretty hilarious. And Hazel has not stopped being red, her cheeks, for some reason, as we had this one. She's doesn't even know what to say.
All right. Well, I'm going to bed for real this time. Good night.
Tiber and Rorik kind of grab Berkeley by the arms. They go, "Let us help you. Get to your room, Berkeley." Yes, thank you.
Hazel looks at Chrysalis and kind of gives an undescribable face. It's like a neutral, but like kind of like what the fuck just happened kind of face. And then it's like, Adler, I guess we're sharing a room.
He kind of smiles at her, and he grabs her arm. He's like, "I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings earlier. I didn't mean to."
No, it's fine. I don't
Gross.
blame you. Gross.
Gross.
I don't blame you. Like, it's okay. And I know things are not perfect, so if you need space, just let me know.
Well, I mean, it had nothing to do with the room being shared with you. I just was in a bad mood, honestly. You know.
Well,
But I'm sorry.
that's
And
okay.
he kind of turns and walks away, goes towards the room.
She's like, it's been a long day.
Hazel realizes that Core is standing nearby her.
Oh.
Mistress Hazel, I just wanted to say, perhaps you should warn him about using that kind of magic in the future. Not only was it harmful to all of us, but it is illegal in this land, from what I understand.
I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. It's just, we're not from around here. It's kind of hard getting used to the customs. But thank you for the heads up, and thank you for not telling him. You know, I would hate for anything to happen to him. He's my brother. So, she looks at Core.
Solar, who's also standing nearby, perks up and goes, "You and him are... I don't see it."
She says, most don't.
I just want you to know, Adler's got his back leaned up against the wall, arms folded, and he is scowling at Solar.
That's really none of your business, is it, Solar?
I suppose not. Perhaps we can finally get some sleep this evening. Good night. Leaves the room.
Adler puts his hand around Ash. He puts his arm around Ash. Kind of gives him a little pat on the chest, and he says, "I'm gonna kick that guy's butt."
Course. Oh, go ahead, Ash.
Oh, he is kind of a dick.
I'm sorry. You really must forgive Solar. He is not good with people. But he is very, very wise and knowledgeable.
I hope he puts that knowledge to good use.
Yeah, well, I usually got a pretty good feel about people. I don't like him. You see, with a gruff, Adler just starts to head upstairs.
Thank you, Core, for helping me back there with the shield. I appreciate that.
That was nothing.
Well, you got a little power behind you yourself. May you sit close by me.
Core kind of lights up a little bit. Yes, Mr. Hazel. I'll do that.
It's just Hazel. It's fine.
Yes, Mistress. I'm Hazel.
Ash is gonna be like, oh god.
I saw the lizard. Yeah, just like what the. So she's like, well, I really should get some sleep. I'm exhausted.
So does everyone head to sleep?
She just puts her
do we get
hand
to-
on his shoulder core before she leaves. Like,
Adler
pats
for
him on the
sure
arm
does.
and heads to the room.
Do we get to long rest again?
Technically, yes. Yeah,
What a
you can get a long rest again.
Oh,
What a
yay.
beautiful thing.
I'm going to switch my spells around yet again.
Me too.
No.
Do it. Go for
I'm
it.
switching it around.
It's this one very situational, and it's not this situational.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I can't use it.
Alrighty.
Okay. All right. So you guys need a minute?
No, just keep picking while you're continuing to work.
Yeah.
Okay. So all of you wake up late. It's about 12 in the afternoon. And you guys are still kind of weary and exhausted from this late night excursion. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna have Hazel wake up kind of early.
Well, I think all of you are waking up.
Well, I mean, oh, is it late in the afternoon? I'm sorry, I meant wake up like as soon as she wakes up. She's gonna probably head out to the main kind of bar area.
Okay. When you do, you see Berkeley. Berkeley is out there. He still looks kind of battered, and he is trying his best to sweep and clean the bar area and get rid of all the broken furniture that's scattered about the place.
She's like, "Good morning." She looks up. Afternoon, I guess.
Yes, afternoon.
Lost track of time, and her hair's all frizzy. I was so nervous. I slept in my armor all night. Thought it maybe might come back.
I'm sorry that you and Rorik and Tiber and all of your friends were dragged into this mess.
He was really fervent. That spirit on seeking revenge and calling you a murderer.
He was a very, very cruel man when he was alive. Does not surprise me.
Oh, it was the first time I've ever experienced anything like that before. I'm sure for you too.
Yes, for me as well.
Is anyone else awake? And she kind of looks around.
You see Rorik is nodded off, sitting in a chair by the bar.
She comes and wakes up Rorik. Good
Hey, Dad.
afternoon. Did you have a nightcap?
Yes.
Maybe one or two.
Rorik, something was kind of bothering me all night.
What's that, my dear?
Well, so you and Solar and Kor banished the spirit. What happens to a spirit when it's banished?
Well, to be fair, that's a question that is hard to answer. I actually don't know myself. It's more of a philosophical discussion.
Well, I know
They
that.
are sent away from this plane, but to which plane they go to afterwards, well, perhaps if it was a good spirit to one of the, perhaps the god that they served. But in the case of Mr. Quark, I don't know.
I know when living, it bothered me because I'm supposed to be helping, human life, and that's kind of my main concern, and technically this person was a part of human life. I just wonder if Shantia would see it, what I did was good.
Well, you see, in my experience, Hazel, once something is truly undead, it is no longer a human as we know it.
I guess
And
I
had
never
we
thought
not
about it.
had we not done something to stop Cork, then, well, he would have gone on to terrorize people and destroyed Mr. Denner's business.
That's true. I've never done anything like that before.
Well, I'm glad for your concern, but I fear that this is not the only... If what I and Tiber are searching for here finds us, there are far worse types of undead than ghosts. And you may see that as we proceed, they do not have many redeeming factors.
I understand. She still looks a little bit concerned, but yeah, she nods at that.
So, does everybody else wake up?
Yeah,
I was gonna ask
Atlas
her
was halfway
Ash to
down.
come down.
Mm-hmm.
Ash is gonna come ask the owner about blacksmith he was talking about.
Oh, yes.
So Berkeley thinks about it a minute, and he goes, yes, and there's a market right outside of my inn. You should be able to find a blacksmith there easily.
I want to, like, top of the line. I don't think any blacksmith.
Wait, what was that?
I want the top of the line. I don't want just any blacksmith.
I'm afraid I'm not really very well versed in blacksmiths. I usually am unarmed. I'm not a warrior like yourself.
Never mind.
Disappointed!
He's like, whatever, halfling.
And Ash is gonna walk up to Adler. He's gonna go,
I'm gonna go look for some good weapons. I'll be back.
All right, bud. I'll let him know.
So, go ahead.
I'm gonna leave.
Mm.
So,
Very good.
Vale's gonna come down yawning. And without saying anything to anyone, he's just gonna leave the establishment.
Is he still in the toga?
Yeah, is he dressed?
No, he is fully clothed.
Okay.
Vale, you hear in your head, hey buddy, you wanna go exploring?
He's gonna stop, and he's just gonna turn around and look at Chrysalis and just be like,
And you see him kind of slide away in the direction of Vale.
It sounds like, what was
no.
that? She's like, looks confused.
Now, did you ice slide?
I did.
You
I didn't ice slide into her though. I slided out of the house.
You ice slide out the front door of the building, and the
Can
whole
Vale
time
just like wiggle his fingers and melt the ice. Like melt the ice behind him so he doesn't leave a trail of ice.
Give me a spell.
It's really not his fault. It's all second nature to him.
Yeah, exactly.
Does Elden get a chance to warn him about casting?
I'm just gonna do produce flame and just
Okay. All right. So, Chrysalis ice slides across the room, leaving a trail of ice behind him. Vale quickly puts a flaming radiance upon the floor and melts this ice down into a puddle. The whole time, Berkeley watches as this ice slide appears upon his bar floor, and then watches as Vale melts it, and he has a face of astounded horror.
Two spells at once.
Rorican, was that oh yes, no, that's clerical and druidic magic, but at its finest. Really?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yep, totally cleric magic.
Yeah.
He's an ice
Burning
cleric.
holy water, they call that. And you just see him fiddling with a tankard in his hand.
It blesses your establishment.
Oh, well then I welcome these blessings.
Yeah. And she was like, she's sweating. She's like,
Chrysalis smiles and he goes, "You're welcome." And then walks off with Vale.
I was just gonna yawn again and slap his hand.
Okay. So, Ash,
And then he's gonna turn to Chrysalis as they're leaving, and he's gonna be like, "I've never been considered holy a day in my life."
That's the first for everything.
First time for everything. Okay, so Ash is making his way to the blacksmith. Or to the... Are you still trying to head to the blacksmith?
It's
Okay, so the little marketplace that you guys were at earlier, I believe, Adler, you visited the blacksmith and got that shield.
Oh, yes.
Without much effort, Ash finds this same blacksmith shop.
Hey, man.
Hello. Oh,
I'm looking.
he
I'm
gets a
looking
good look
for,
at you.
Poor Ash.
I'm looking for, like, your best sword.
Right. What kind of sword specifically? A short sword, a long sword, a great sword?
Maybe a rapier.
Yes, we do sell those here. What are you going to use it for?
Oh.
I don't know. Nothing sus about that.
I'm a traveler, and there's pirates right here. I've run into some pirates, so I just want to be able to defend myself if any pirates come and attack me for revenge. You know.
Of course, just making small talk. He is staring at you.
Hey man, I'm not from around here, alright?
I'm sorry. I haven't really seen anyone, quite like you before.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Can we hurry up with this, please?
Of course. You see him fumbling around some shelves behind him. He opens up a drawer, and he pulls out this really gorgeous-looking silver rapier.
Ooh.
It is a silvered rapier.
Oh, hell yeah. It's silvered.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah, this is our best rapier. That would be 300 gold.
Prices are better than Moonshay. For what it's worth, actually.
Oh, what about, do you have any lances?
He puts back the rapier, looking very disappointed. Yeah, let me check. He pulls out He pulls out 2 lances. One is a silvered lance, and the other is a lance of warning.
Ooh.
Hmm.
The shopkeeper is staring at you again.
How much for this Knights of Warning?
That's gonna be 400.
Alright. Keep this one out, and then, do you have any bright swords?
Bright swords. Let me check. He's clattering around. Yeah, no, nothing like that.
Any bright swords?
Wait a second. He's still fumbling around. Oh, yeah, got this. And he pulls out a silvered greatsword.
Ooh.
Very popular.
I'm good on that greatsword. I'll just get this lance.
All right, I'll be 400.
What about 350?
Are you trying to haggle with me?
I mean, unless you don't want to haggle.
Roll persuasion.
That's really funny.
$18.
Damn! Persuasive lizard.
Fine. 350.
300.
320.
305.
uh, 320. That's my final offer.
Well, you know you can do 305. I know times you're getting good with all the vampire.
Why did I just get the feeling that there was like a glinting, snarling smile full of teeth? Roll persuasion again.
13.
3, 20.
I guess.
He hands the lance over to you.
I take the pouch out, and then I start counting like Chrysalis, one by one. By one.
The whole time, the shopkeeper is staring at you.
And I'm the entire time I'm like, man, this is really efficient.
You never count.
Chrysalis sneezes. Somewhere.
So while you are counting up 320 coins, Vale and Chrysalis, what are you guys up to?
Hey, so where do you want to go?
I had an idea while I was sleeping.
Oh no, that's a scary way to start this.
Oh no.
Well, your ideas are pretty fun, so I'm in.
If you needed poison, where would you go?
Well, back in the forest where I came from, I would just collect some odd berries and make my own.
You know how to make poison?
Not really, I just know what berries are poisonous in the Feywild.
Would they have berries like that somewhere near here?
I don't know. We can look.
Where would they like where would we find that?
We can ask someone.
Let's walk up that person. We're gonna find.
I don't think we should be asking anyone.
Just ask them if they have odd berries.
Odd berries.
This is how you introduce yourself to a new city.
Okay. Bill's gonna look around and he's gonna go up to the nearest looking woman who looks like they would possibly know how to forage.
You find this you approach this kind of dowdy, sandy-haired woman who's wearing a bunch of religious amulets. And as you approach her, she's like,
Hi.
It's a demon.
Hello.
Where you look like you know a lot. Me and my friend over there, we were just thinking of going foraging, and we were wondering if you knew where some good berries would be.
And if any of the berries around here are poisonous.
She is shifting her eyes back and forth between both of you.
He then also goes, I mean, so that we don't eat them.
Right. Yes.
Well, you would have to go to the woods outside of Kings Bay.
How far would that be?
Well, Kings Bay is rather large. It's probably 300 feet. No.
She seems tired.
It's at least from here to the outskirts of town, a good 10 miles. The road to O'Malley has all sorts of vegetation, though I don't know about poisonous berries, per se.
So you don't have any berries, like, here?
Well, I'm sure in the market they have berries, but I'm not sure what kind you're looking for.
Well, thanks. That was very helpful.
She steps away cautiously from you two.
Hey, so Vale,
Mm-hmm.
quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we looking for poison?
Well, I had a dream, and it gave me an idea. And that's all he's gonna say.
He just
walks off mysteriously.
Face that I was just making.
Lily across his face.
All right.
Did you want to know what? Did you want to know what the dream was?
Yeah.
So, do you remember my friend Marigold?
Friend.
Yes. The one that you spent the night with?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I remember her.
So I had a dream, right? I don't want to get into the details, but she had this knife. And I thought it was going to be a fun knife, and it wasn't a fun knife. And he had put a little poison on it. And before she could stab me, I woke up. But that got me thinking, I have a lot of daggers. And I feel like we're about to do a lot of fighting. And, you know, I'm not against fighting dirty. So I thought, what if I got some poison? And I laced my daggers with the poison.
Chrysalis' face.
He's like stunned. Gasp! I never thought of that.
Gasp.
Oh. Well, that sounds like a great idea.
Right?
Let's go.
I think so too.
Let's go find some poison.
Right.
The two of them out looking for poison.
Do you think that herbal remedies shop we went to would have a kit?
Let's. You know, Vale, I'm not sure, but we could definitely go see.
Actually, I have a better idea.
Okay.
Oh no.
Is there like a shady part of town?
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no! This is spelling bad news.
Well, probably have to inquire into that.
I think Vale's just gonna start walking.
Keeping his eyes peeled.
You're just wandering the streets?
Yeah.
Okay, so the two of you take off and you're wandering around. When, as you're going along the streets, you start seeing this area that's kind of a little dirtier and more run down, and there's all these kind of cramped, compact alleyways. And there's stores, but the windows look kind of darkened. And the whole area, it's very nearby the docks, and it has a kind of sinister feeling to it.
Yeah.
Roll perception.
Both or just Vale?
Vale in this case.
That's a 5.
Oh. Do you have inspiration?
Oh, I do actually. I've been saving it.
If you want to use it, that might make a spot.
Oh, that's way better. 17.
Oh!
Very good. So, you're looking about at these storefronts, and most of the buildings don't really have, like, signs or names on them.
Mm-hmm.
But down one of the alleyways, you see, distinctly hanging from this wooden sign, painted in this light green, a skull and crossbones.
Ooh.
This is exactly what I need.
Oh no.
We found poison?
We found poison.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Let's go. And we go
He kinda
inside.
You
skips
guys head
behind
down
Vale.
the dark alleyway.
They skip like Wizard of Oz into it.
As you guys walk down the dark alleyway, it's very damp and although it's still the afternoon, it's very dark down this cramped corridor. You guys approach the door, and it's got chipped green paint all over it, and the windows. There's no windows to the side of this building. There's just a single window in the door, and it's very dusty.
Hmm.
You guys are gonna try to enter?
Yeah.
Oh no.
All right.
I feel like he
So-
goes to knock on the door and Vale just pushes it open.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
As you jiggle the handle, you notice it's locked.
Huh. Damn it.
Bang, 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 bang.
Good sound effects.
Good one, Donny. You guys hear a shuffling inside. You hear a fumbling at the lock, and the door opens just ajar, and you see an eye peeking out at you.
I feel like he kind of, Chrysalis kind of,
Squints on back.
Vale, should we ask this guy?
Vale's gonna like peek to see what the guy looks like.
It's so dark inside, you guys can't really make
I have
up
dark
anything except
vision.
for this. Oh,
Uh-huh.
you
So
do.
do I.
Oh, you both do. Never mind. Peering in to this very darkly lit room, you can make out this bright green eye staring at you. And from the small crack in the door, it looks like it's attached to an elderly elf's face.
Interesting.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we can ask this guy.
We're in good shape now.
Hello.
Do you have poison?
Poison.
Yeah, we're looking to
Eat.
bump someone off.
He's looking. The one eye is peeking between the both of you. Well, that's an interesting way to start a conversation.
Well, you look like an interesting guy. We thought we'd, start things with a bang.
Do you know where you're at?
No, not in the slightest.
Huh.
Vale's
Well,
gonna
come on
use
in.
detect thoughts.
I'm going to assist Vale with this.
So you guys are in this elf's mind, and he's sitting there going, 2 little ducklings lost in the city.
You hear in your head, Vale, ducklings.
Vale's just gonna shrug.
Well, come in. Maybe I can accommodate you somehow.
I'm gonna go in.
What's Chrysalis do?
He follows.
Zella's gonna kill them both for dragging her poor brother into shit.
Never saw them again.
Hey, I didn't drag shit. I was gonna go alone.
That's true. It was his choice. But it's
As you two step into the dark doorway of this strange little shop in a dark alley, we end our session.
We're gonna have to wait a week to see what happens to them in the poison shop.
Damn it!
Awesome.
Rar, that was fantastic.
Fantastic.
What a
That
great
was
session.
so great. What a great session.
You're always going on side quests.
I know, and I love it. Especially the two of them being on a side quest is always fun and dangerous. It's
It's
not bad.
always fun and dangerous. I wonder
always
if Chris is
crazy.
gonna get another scar.
Let's hope not.
Every single time, Vale. and
How
Chris
many does he
go
have
off and
now?
do some shit, he gets a scar.
Actually,
At
One,
least-
two, three. I
what-
think he has 4.
you can
Yeah,
count.
I was gonna say about 4. I thought.
In your notes, you think you have them.
You know what? This is like
You have so we have ones written down so far. A burn mark across the chest from Fainir Seraphina. That's the burn you got in your one shot. During the Yelena one shot. A diamond-shaped scar above his belly button from a scorpion pincer.
Oh yeah.
That's a fun one for the audience.
I have
He was-
more though because I have the wolf bite on my.
Yes, we have to add those in. The wolf bite on
ankle.
your ankle.
And I thought I had another one.
We need to add that. I think there's another one too.
I think you do have another one, but I don't remember what it is.
On which ankle was it?
I think it was the right ankle.
Right ankle.
This just gives me vibes of like Home Alone, Lost in Kings Bay.
I mean, straight up, it's giving me the vibe of like, I don't think about it, R.L. Stein with the little spooky shop they go into, and it's giving me that vibe. This is gonna be really, really interesting. I'm so excited.
I can't wait to see what trouble they get into.
Until next week, we'll have to continue our adventure. So, everyone, have a good night.
Good night.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.